Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's a boy SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning in to this one. So coming up in today's video, guys, we have a few topics we really wanna pass to you guys as regards to the IPL. The West Indies women out of World Cup. For the next year, and I think it's this year or next year, guys, the women World Cup, but they win their last match, guys, but unfortunately, guys, it wasn't enough to really secure them a place in the World Cup, the ODI World Cup, and that's a really bittersweet moment for us as a West Indies fans, even though, guys, I don't really report much on the female part of the cricket, but at the end of the day, guys, it's still something that we felt in our heart that, we deserve to be there. But the girls just never really come to the party at one point, and it happened. But we just have to move on from that. We're gonna let you hear what the head coach had to say, and also the match report of how the West Indies female fell. But we're gonna touch first on sherfane Rutherford here in the IPL. As he helped his team today, people. To really beat his opponent team. So we're gonna read through the little short match report. All right, guys. Butler. Rutherford star as Titan chased 204 against Capitals to move to the top of the IPL table. Right, so the match report read like this, people. Sherfane Rutherford hit 43 of 34 balls to help the Gujarat Titans chase down 204 and secure a 7-wicket win over the Delhi Capitals in the Tata Indian Premier League IPL action at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad on Saturday, which is the first match that played today, guys, right? I might also give you a little update, guys, on the second match as well. So the Capitals posted 203, guys, for 8 from their 20 overs after being put into bat by Giants captain Shubman Gill. It was a collective batting effort from the Capitals with Captain Alex Patel 39, Ashtush Sharma 37, Karun Neer 31, Tristan Stubbs 31, and Kahul Rahul 28, all getting starts and contributing to the strong total, right? Pesa Krishna picked up 4 wickets, but was expensive going for 41 in his 4 overs. The Titans then reached 204 guys for 3 with 4 deliveries to spare to secure the win and move to the top of the standing and 10 points from their 7 games, overtaking the Capitals thanks to a superb net run rate. Josh Butler was the star of the show with an unbeaten 97 not out of 54 balls, including 11 fours and 4 sixes, while opener Saeed got 36 of 21 balls. So that's the match report of the first match of the IPL, my people. So let's see if we can move on to the other you know the other match report. Just we're just gonna really go on the website here, guys, and just all right. So all right, I'm thinking of really let you hear what the coach had to say first for the West Indies women. Matter of fact, let's run through the match report, guys, after match first before we really give you a full detail and before we will give you a full details on what the coach had to say, right? So let's see if I can run through the match report, guys, of the West Indies women victory, but unfortunately they just couldn't hold on. So Windies women finish in style but fall agonizingly short of World Cup qualification. So all right, the West Indies women ended their ICC Women's World Cup qualifying campaign in explosive fashion with a 6-wicket demolition of Thailand. But even with fireworks from Captain Haley Matthews and Chanel Henry and a ruthless display from their bowlers, it was heartbreak for the Caribbean side who fell short of a World Cup berth and net run rate, needing not just a win but a massive one to leapfrog Bangladesh into the second and final qualifying spot for the global showpiece in India later this year. West Indies threw everything into their final match at the Gaddafi Stadium today, and for much of it, they look on course for a fairy tale finish. So the scores, guys: Thailand batted first, guys, got 166, guys, all out within 40 6.1 overs. West Indies got 168, guys, for 4 within 10.5 overs. You understand my people? So they really go out guns blazing, my people. Guns blazing they go out. But it just wasn't enough. So let's hear the match. Matthew blazed her way to a stunning 70 of just 29 balls, guys, peppering the boundary with 11 fours and 2 sixes in a whirlwind innings that epitomized intent. She shared an 81 run opening stand with Quiana Joseph, who made 26 guys of 12 to give West Indies the perfect platform in their chase of 167. By the time Henry entered the fray, the fireworks only intensified. The power hitter cracked 5 sixes and 3 fours in a jaw-dropping 17 ball 48, which kept hope alive for the run rate boost the team desperately needed, but in the end, people, it wasn't enough. Despite ramping whooping to 168 guys for 4 in just 10.5 overs, West Indies' final net run rate sat at 0.626, just shy of Bangladesh 0.639, who also finished on 6 points. Pakistan topped the table with a perfect record of 10 points. Right? So well, it's just it's just one of those days. I understand, my people. But with the West Indies needing a dominant win, to boost. In the end, guys, Taylor really come to the party as well, no guys. But she hit the final ball, a 10.5 over ball for 6 guys. You understand? And it really I think I don't know if they needed a 4 before that or a 6 before that, but at the end of the day, guys, it just wasn't enough guys to really really help the Caribbean women. But it's what it is, guys. Let's see if I can hear what coach Deets. When I name guys Deets. Alright, so they fought to the end, Deets proud of West Indies women despite qualifying heartbreaking. So alright. Alright, let's I just wanna really hear what he had to say, guys. It was a kind of match that leaves you breathless, where mathematics and momentum waltz in a frantic finale. Even though the West Indies women did not punch their ticket to the ICC Women's World Cup, head coach Shane Deeds says he could not be prouder of the spirit, fight, and sheer audacity his team showed when it mattered most. Right? The run chase was unbelievable, it said as he reflected on the Caribbean side's valiant bid to sneak past Bangladesh and grab the last qualification spot for the global showpiece later in the year in India. The girls went about it and played some unbelievable shots. It just shows how talented our players are, he added. Indeed, the West Indies' 6 wicket win over Thailand was emphatic, but it was a game within a game. It was not just a victory, you understand, people, but a race against numbers, specifically Bangladesh's superior net run rate of 0.639. West Indies, who started the match with 0.283, needed a miracle, and they nearly pulled it off. After being set 167 to win, they needed to reach that target within 10 overs to boost their net run rate high enough. As the 10th over concluded, they sat on 156 guys, a mere 11 run short, but all was not yet lost, right? If they could reach 172 inside 11 overs, they would have sneaked ahead of Bangladesh. However, the 11th over began with heartbreak as Chinel Henry, who had lit up the innings with a blazing 48 guys, fell on the second ball. Ali Alini arrived with calm nerves and smacked a 4 and a single to hand strike the veteran Stephanie Taylor. But guys, the ball that got Chinel out, it was the end. At that point, West Indies need a 4 and then a 6, no more, no less. Taylor even composed present launched the 5th delivery over long on, but as the ball sailed into the stand, celebration turned to dismay as that 6 come too soon. You understand? So they needed a 4, guys, and then they need a 6. At the point, West Indies need a 4 and then a six, no more, no less. Taylor, but at the end of the day, guys, it is what it is, the West Indies, the women tried, but it's just the fact they couldn't pull it off. But just upon yourself, man, my people, all right.